You're not gaining fat because you eat too much. You're gaining fat because of something you consume every single day. Something you probably think is completely harmless. And here's the scary part. Even if you're eating less and working out more, this one thing can still quietly cause your body to store fat, especially around your belly. But when you remove it for 30 days, your body doesn't just lose fat. It goes through a very specific transformation. The problem is, most people quit right before the most important stage begins. You wake up and start your day with a cup of tea or coffee with sugar. Maybe you grab a few biscuits or a bowl of cereal or yogurt that you think is healthy. Sounds pretty normal, right? But what you don't realize is, by the time your morning even begins, you've already consumed more sugar than your body actually needs. And that's the real problem. It's not that you're eating too much. It's that these small daily habits are quietly causing your body to store fat. Every time you eat sugar, something very simple happens inside your body. Your blood sugar rises, and your body immediately releases a hormone called insulin. Insulin has one clear job: take that excess sugar and store it. But here's the problem. Your body doesn't throw it away, it stores it as fat. And where does your body prefer to store it the most? Right around your belly. So belly fat isn't something complicated. It's simply excess energy that your body never got the chance to use. During the first 1 to 3 days after you stop eating sugar, your body won't feel great. You may start craving sweets, constantly feel tired, low on energy, and even more irritable than usual. At this point, a lot of people think something is wrong, but in reality, this is actually the first sign that your body is changing. For a long time, sugar has been your body's main source of energy. When it suddenly disappears, your body feels like it's running out of fuel. So it starts looking for another source. And that's when your body begins turning to fat for energy. But this process takes a little time to adapt. When you stop eating sugar, your body doesn't change instantly. It goes through 4 very clear stages. In the first 1 to 3 days, you'll crave sweets, feel tired, and get irritable. This is your body missing its usual fuel and trying to adapt. By days 4 to 7, insulin levels start to drop, and your body begins unlocking stored fat for energy. You might notice your belly looks a bit flatter, but that's mostly from reduced water retention and bloating. By week 2, something interesting happens. Your cravings almost disappear, and you naturally start eating less without trying. And by day 30, the changes become clear: a smaller waist, a leaner body, and more stable energy. But here's the key: most people quit right before the most important stage begins. But here's something a lot of people get wrong. Cutting sugar doesn't mean eliminating everything sweet. You don't need an extreme diet, and you don't have to remove fruits or natural foods. What you really need to cut out is added sugar like sodas, candy, processed snacks, and foods with hidden sugars. Natural foods like fruit are different. They come with fiber and are digested more slowly. So the goal isn't to eliminate all sugar. It's to remove the sources that are actually harming your body. So if you want to try this for 30 days, you don't need to change your entire life. Just start with 3 simple rules. First, remove all sugary drinks. Second, limit processed snacks like candy cakes and packaged foods. And third, replace them with simple whole foods like eggs, vegetables, fruit, rice, and home-cooked meals. With just these small changes, you won't be constantly fighting hunger anymore, and your body will begin to regulate itself in a very natural way. And here's the surprising part. The benefits go far beyond just losing belly fat. Many people notice their skin becomes clearer, their sleep gets deeper, and their energy stays much more stable throughout the day. You no longer crash in the middle of the day, and those constant sugar cravings start to disappear. Even your focus and digestion begin to improve. And this shows something very important. Sugar doesn't just affect your weight, it impacts your entire body. So let's take a quick look again. In the first few days, your body struggles as it loses its usual fuel. By the end of the first week, insulin drops and your body begins unlocking stored fat. By week 2, cravings almost disappear and fat burning becomes much easier. And by day 30, you'll start to see real visible changes. So if you've tried everything and still can't lose belly fat, maybe you don't need to do more. You just need to start with one simple change and watch how your body responds. But if you want this process to happen faster and more effectively, combine it with the tips and methods I've shared in my previous videos. Because when you do it the right way, your body doesn't just lose fat, it starts to rebalance itself completely.